Okay, Ben, we're here after the 20K race walk yesterday. Silver medal, right behind Evan Dunphy. How did the race go for you?
Pretty good. I can't complain. Sort of coming back after like a 3 to 4 year break that was extended by COVID, so it was the season's best, which I'm happy with. I was hoping for a little bit more in the last 3 or 4K when I lost touch with Evan, but that's how it goes. We picked a sort of a hard pace. Wasn't sure if I could do the whole thing, and I made it 80% of the way. So
yeah, did you kind of go into that race with a bit of a plan?
Not really. I guess my plan was to talk to Evan before the race and see what he wanted to do, and yeah, I was kind of hoping to do definitely a season's best, 123, something like that, and managed to get the season's best, so at least one tick mark off my list was accomplished.
And then I guess Evan made a bit of a move with about 2.5K to go.
Yeah.
What was going through your head when that happened?
Well, it was actually sort of an interesting race because I think both of us felt okay for the first 10K, and then after about 10K, like Evan started complaining to me. He was saying, "Oh man, you just go ahead. This pace is getting a little hot for me," and I was like, "Okay." I don't feel great myself, so I might come back to you. And then I gapped him by like 5 meters or something, and then he immediately got back on me. And then I led for, I sort of did most of the work for another few K, and then he dropped back by more, like 30 or 50 meters. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna win this. Evan's done. And then turns out he wasn't done, and he caught back up to me, and then I crashed and he went faster. So I think it's sort of like he has that 50K strength where he can sort of like start to struggle and then recover, whereas I am more of an athlete where I have one pace that steadily gets slower throughout the course of the race, and I sort of just like I have one speed, and then if someone else can pick it up in the last bit, then I got nothing. So I think it's just more fitness that I need to catch up on, and especially probably more speed for that last couple K push.
Yeah.
But I'm really happy. It was a good battle. Usually these national championships, there's someone like kind of leads from the very start, or like someone has a really bad day. But I think we were both on a pretty decent one, and it was fun out there. Hard work though.
Yeah. And you mentioned it's been a couple of years since you've been competing. Was this your first race of the season?
No, So I live in Boston right now. I'm doing my PhD there, and I've been competing there locally, and I've been competing in the U.S. I did a couple of their like 20K races. I did their national championships. I got an invite. I went to the World Team Championships in Oman, which was sort of like the big racewalk race back in March. It's like the sort of the second biggest event in the year behind World Championships, which are coming up. So I did those, and I had it was okay, but the course was really hilly and it was quite hot, so the times were slow.
Right.
But yeah, this is actually my 4th 20K of the year. So.
Okay. And so how are you feeling kind of coming back into it now?
It's getting better and better. I still think there's a lot of work to be done to get back to where I was before, especially just like my raw speed isn't there anymore, but I have speed endurance still. Honestly, yeah, the pace that we were holding up yesterday was about as fast as I could go in my like 1 or 2K repeats that I was doing in training earlier, so
yeah.
I'm happy.
And so do you have any more races coming up this season?
I sort of want to say I'm done for the season. I'll probably qualify for Worlds. I'll be right on the bubble of qualifying. And I think I'm going to choose to not go just because I don't think it will be very fun to sort of go and then come in the back of the pack. But I haven't fully decided yet. I'll see. Maybe if someone like really tries really hard to convince me, then maybe I'll go. But I'd kind of sooner take a slow build approach and then come back next year when I'm fitter and can do sort of times that I did 5-6 years ago.
Yeah, for sure. Well, thanks for chatting, and good luck with your kind of return to fitness.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks very much. It was great talking to you.
Yeah.